Alright guys, welcome to today's video, and for today I have one hack, one simple question that you can answer and you will be able to double your revenue without needing more clients. With the same amount of clients, you will be able to double your revenue by answering one question. So really cool hack that we're going to discover together. So if you want to know what it is, stay tuned. So before we start, if you're new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right under here, as well as the notification bell, so that you are always notified when I come up with new training, because I give out free training to my audience. And also, if you do like me, if you like my energy, if you like what I bring to you guys, make sure to hit the like button just to let me know that I'm actually doing a good job, because this is how I measure how much I'm actually helping people. Okay? So without further ado, let's talk about that one hack that I told you about that will allow you to double, and I mean double, your revenue, and you don't have to get a single client more than what you have right now. Right? So it's really intriguing, right? So here's the thing, here's the problem that a lot of people have, and you might have this problem as well. So is that you have this business today and you seem to have reached a ceiling, like there's a cap. And you can't go over that cap, and well, you're trying to get more revenue in your business. But here's the thing, you don't know where to start, because there's so many things that you can act upon to increase that revenue. So you can have a different traffic source, so you can go, let me go on Instagram and then Snapchat and then this and then that. Then you need maybe to change the headlines on your sales page, or the content of the sales page, the name of the product, the price of the product, all of that stuff. And the color of the button, there is a lot of variables, and obviously you don't know where to start, and what happens is, well, you never do it, okay? So I had this chat with a lot of people, and basically what most people do, like 99% of the people, they do the wrong thing. Alright, and we're going to debunk that now, and then afterwards, again, as I said, I'm going to give you that one question that if you answer that question, you'll understand how that works. So the full solution is that, well, generally speaking, when you ask people, dude, how do you get more revenue, what are they going to say? They're going to say, dude, I get more traffic, right? So they are basically investing more money in traffic, hoping to get more sales. And let's be honest, if you ran traffic, if you ran ads and stuff, it's very, very difficult to actually be really, to get a return on your investment, right? So the return on investment might not be there. One thing is for sure, you are going to pay for the ads. Then is the money going to come back? Not necessarily, okay? And also what happens over time is that you might have exhausted the places where you can get traffic, and you'll start to test some traffic sources where the quality is super low. So basically you pour money in there, there's not money coming in, and that's pretty much it. So people do that, so and they don't get results, so they will give up, or they basically say, well, the only option for me is to get more traffic. I don't have any money for it, so let's not do it, okay? But here's the theory of what you actually need to do. So let me explain what you actually need to do. Traffic is not the answer, right? Traffic is good. I'm not saying don't get traffic, don't get more customers, because it's good, it helps your business grow, but it's not the solution in most cases. 90% of the time, it's not the solution. So let me explain different ways to actually increase your revenue, right? Because it's not just traffic. So the first one is this, well, you can get traffic. That's the one a lot of people think about. Yeah, let me get more traffic, I will do more acquisition, which is bringing new clients in my business, and that's one thing. But as I said, the return on investment is not guaranteed. One thing is guaranteed is that you're going to spend money, and it might be that these ads are not working really well, so you might end up losing money, okay? Then the second way to actually get more money is to spend less money, right? So let's say, for example, you are spending 100 a day, and then now you're spending 50 a day, you're making the same money, then, obviously, since you're saving money on the ad costs and all that stuff and traffic acquisition, then you're making a little bit more money, all right? So that was the second way of making more money. The third way of making more money is to convert better, right? If your page converts 3 people out of 100, and then all of a sudden it converts 6 people out of 100, then, well, you're just double your conversions, right? But you double your money. Doubling your conversions is hard because, again, as I said, you have the traffic source, you have the headline, you have the sub-headline, you have the color of the button, the content of the page, the content of the button. There are a lot of things that come into play to do this, right? But now there is a fourth way of making more money, and this is the one we're talking about here, is how do you get every single person that actually gives you money to give you double that amount, all right? So let's say today people are paying you 100 for whatever service or product that you're selling. How do you get those people to pay you more, to pay you 200 instead of 100? Right? This is by far one of the best ways to actually do this. Okay, so these are the different ways. So let me explain some things that you want, right? What it will look like. So you want people to buy from you over and over again without actually having to spend a dime, okay? So what I'm saying here is that instead of focusing on getting new clients, take the clients that you have and get them to spend more with you, right? You can understand that you don't need to spend more money on traffic. You already have these people. So you just need to find a way to get them to spend more with you, okay? Now, to the exercise that I was telling you about earlier. So there's one question that I want you to think about right now, and we're gonna answer that question together, and you will understand the logic of this thing. So I want you to think about what you do on Sundays or on Saturdays. I don't know when you go grocery shopping, right? So you go grocery shopping for the whole week or something. And it's usually, for people, it's usually on weekends. So when you go on weekends and you go shopping, do you change supermarket every single week? My guess is that you don't, all right? You don't, you just go to the same supermarket, right? So now, is there a logical reason why you do this? Because most of the time, it's not the cheapest, it's not the closest, and it's not the most, convenient or anything, but still, you go to that supermarket every single week. Do you know why? All right, so I'm going to give you a few seconds, and I'm going to answer that. But the question is, the reason why you go back there is because you've already made business with them in the past, so your relationship with them has changed, right? And so you go back to the people you made business with. So this is why the people you have already in your business are the best customers you can have, and you shouldn't go and focus on getting new people who don't know you yet, all right? So actually, what you're missing is not a traffic source, okay? What you're missing is a framework, like a formula that will create the exact same behavior that we've described here, like you going to that supermarket over and over again for the last 10 years. You need a formula to create the exact same behavior in your customers, so that they don't go anywhere else and they come back and they give you more money every single time, which will allow you to double the money that they're giving you and hence double your business without needing more clients, okay? So how do you get that? Right, here's the thing. The video would have been too long, so what I've done is I have prepared a video that you can find in the description of this video here. There's a link, and if you click on this link, you are going to be taken to a video where we're actually going to explain how you create this behavior, how you put it in the head of your customers that you have right now, so that they will give you money for years to come, okay? So things that we're gonna cover in there, so we're gonna cover everything we explained here and a lot more. So we're gonna cover the mental triggers, right? So there are mental triggers that get people hooked and coming back to you, okay? What is it and how you can use it to your advantage, right? So how do you create something like a product that they need, all right? If someone needs something, they're gonna buy it. They're not even gonna think about it, right? Then we are going to check how you actually present that offer, right? So how you present that so that people cannot resist. And also, we are going to check how you can actually predict what it is that they need using a crystal ball. That these crystal balls that these women have don't work actually, but this one will work, right? You'll be able to predict exactly what they want and what to give it to, what to give them, and also how you can take your existing products and turn them into that machine that's going to get your clients to give you more money, right? We're not talking about creating a new product and all that stuff. You are going to use your own products, and you are going to do all of this with information that you already have. So your product and information that you already have, you can double your business, all right? So if that's of interest for you, and I'm pretty sure it is, then make sure to click on the link that's in the description, and I'm going to take you to this video. We're going to check all of that, all right? So if you like this channel, make sure to subscribe, all right? So hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so that you're notified every time I release some really cool content. And also, if you do like my energy, if you like the Superman t-shirts that I wear every single day, then please give me a like so that I know that I'm actually making a difference. But right now, the main thing you want to do is to click on the link that's in the description, and I will see you on the other side in the next video. We're going to cover all of that stuff, and we're going to make your business a machine that's going to generate a lot of money for you over the years. All right, so I see you there. Bye bye.